and go.
Hi. Welcome to the Trash Pandas episode. Now, I don't know if I think chat should show up here so we can both read, but still have like the Trash Pandas insignia, as they say.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure.
Or if I just get out of that? Nope. So we need that. Captions?
Oh, I hate that fucking goddamn
Jews? No. Well,
if you're in any sort of group now, they just type at everyone. And everyone in the group. I'm like, I really don't care about this.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, I remember it was Christmas Day, probably in 2004-ish, and I got my first like group like Merry Christmas, and I thought it was from a girl that I really wanted to like. 2003, let's just say, I really wanted to, and then I started getting all of her like chat replies, and I was like, she sent it to everyone in her goddamn fucking thing. So every 2 seconds, my phone's going off. And it's a constant reminder of like how little I am in this girl's life, It's like, come on.
I remember like getting my first texts because back then all you just did was call people.
Sure.
And it was from my buddy's ex-girlfriend. She was trying to use me to make him jealous, but he didn't care. And him and I talked about like if I dated her or did shit with her or whatever. And it's like I think I was getting a new phone or something. And the guy said something about, he was like, would you like to save these or do you want to look at them? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you have these messages here. I don't even know if anybody knew they were text messages. So he opens up this little separate folder and there's these messages. And I was like, holy fuck. I missed out on things.
Okay.
Because of that, I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing.
Oh, wow.
And back then it was all that T9 shit.
T9
so it took you like 14 days. It was like the Pony Express of texting.
You brought up something like weird. Where are you at with shared ex-girlfriends and people that you slept with? Let's say there's a person that you slept with and we find out that we randomly slept with the same person. Would that hurt your feelings or not?
Nah.
I'm the same way. Most of my friends, like going back to fucking high school, we all double dipped. What's the big deal?
Fucking Eskimo brothers.
Yeah, dude. It's fine. Now, if there's like if there's certain benchmarks in your life where like, no, this bitch is untouchable.
Yeah.
And if you find out one of your friends crossed that fucking line, I get it.
Yeah.
But like a rando? Or like a relationship?
Like a groupie? Yeah, whatever.
Grow up. Grow up, fucking loser.
Oh, this panda smells like fire.
Fire!
It's fucking very crunchy. All right, so we have a topic that we were going to get to last show, but we didn't. And we did like show prep. I'm serious. We did homework. We did show prep. I think there's like screen pictures and shit.
There is.
And by show prep, I mean we literally talked to each other 15 minutes before the other show went on, and we talked about none of what we're about to talk to. So once again, Chris is more prepared for this show.
Not really.
Than I am.
Not really.
So I'm gonna have to. My brain doesn't work as well as his.
Here's my problem.
A couple times I'm gonna have to like Google shit to remember exactly what I'm thinking about.
Not really.
So bear with us.
Here's my problem. I don't know that if we're looking this way, where I could do a chat overlay, we'll be able to see the graphic. So if as I
see it right now, it's us, Trash Pandas, and two pandas, and then a whole third screen, I think, for comments.
Okay.
If you want to put them up there.
But what if I did that? You still see the comments?
No, I see you and I. There's no Trash Pandas. There's no nothing.
All right. So from this screen, I can still do the overlay, the graphic overlay, and I can still see if something's funny. I can just do this and have it pop up. Okay.
Yeah.
God. Why is
this gotta be so fucking difficult?
Why is it on me, buddy? All right, here we go. I was thinking like today's Prime Day, And it's not Prime Day like Amazon Prime. It's who would you rather be for one day in the prime? In the prime.
In their prime.
In their prime.
Yes.
And I'm just going to like pick randomly here because I don't know. Okay. Would you rather be for one day in their prime Tom Cruise or Carrie Elwes? Carrie Elwes, Princess Bride, Tom Cruise, obviously of international fame. What are you thinking?
Tom Cruise. In his
for one
prime?
day.
For one day, Tom Cruise.
I'm telling you right now, Carrie Elwell or Els or whatever. I'll call him Carrie because I don't fucking understand English fucking last names. Is way
How do you
hotter.
not? Your favorite fucking group is from there.
He's proper. He's proper. He's talking like
no,
this.
they're not. They're
my people talk like this. No, I think Carrie Elwells or whatever is way hotter than Tom Cruise. Way.
No. That's not the fucking. That's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, it is. It's because it's one day. You're walking around the streets one day in this person's skin. Who are you gonna be?
Tom Cruise. Everybody fucking knows you. I didn't even know that was a fucking guy's name. He can walk down the street. Nobody's going to know who he is. Not one person. I don't care how into Princess Bride you are. Great fucking movie. You are. That guy walks down the street. Nobody's giving him a second look.
Homesick movie of all time.
Tom Cruise is like, that's fucking Tom Cruise. I want to get a picture. Can I get your autograph?
Here's the thing. Okay. You're in the skin for one day. You walk out. It's Tom Cruise. It's paparazzi, whatever. Could you be Carrie Elwells and just sneak into some fucking little pub and just slam 18 chicks in like one day because you're so... If you're going to put like... Let's just say that you don't know who Tom Cruise is and you don't know who this dude is. And you put a picture down and you have people go, who's hotter? Carrie Elwells wins every time.
I don't think so.
Dude's gorgeous as fuck.
He's a good-looking dude. I'm not taking it away.
He's got an English accent. What the fuck are we doing here? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Now, longevity-wise, money-wise?
I think you're stuck in your indie ways and whatever.
I'm not being indie with this right now.
You kind of are. You kind of are.
There's
no doubt about it. People are picking Tom Cruise every fucking time.
You're picking this dude that looks like Rosie fucking O'Donnell over this dude.
Rosie O'Donnell's a fucking giant pumpkin.
Yeah.
Neither one of those guys look like... They have beautiful hair.
Sure.
Beautiful hair. They have great parts.
Nice lettuce.
Good skin. Yes. Great smiles.
Tom Cruise has that off-centered fucking tooth thing, though.
Joey, what the fuck rules do you need? It's which one do you want to be? Chris keeps fucking going off and expanding the topic here. Which one would you rather be for one day in their prime? Tom Cruise, hands down.
Yeah. In their prime, you wake
hands
up,
down.
You're either one or the other. Who are you going to be? And you don't have to work that day.
Tom Cruise.
Ow. Joey, you are fucking dead to me. Fuck you. And fuck everyone you know. Fuck all of them. I'm just saying right now. Carrie Elwells, or whatever the fuck his name is, doesn't get enough credit. Dude's gorgeous. And like other Robins, he can carry on an English accent. He's great. All right, let's try this one. Oh, hold on.
Jesus Christ. That's actually a tough one.
Yeah.
Are you on the phone? Who the fuck answers their phone?
Hey. Oh my God. All right, well, she's dead to me now.
This guy's insufferable to deal with. He really is. Thanks, Joey.
Well, because... Well, I'm doing a podcast, so, but no, you're fine. No, wait.
No, really, you're interrupting our show. Say goodbye.
Clinic, so I knew that she wouldn't be able to go either. Oh, I didn't know you would do that. Oh, well, shit.
This is definitely a little tougher topic here between Emilio and Val.
That's true. I love all parts of her, especially the front parts. Hey,
hi, Miles.
Sorry. I'm doing a podcast. I know. You're a liar.
I want to shoot myself in the face.
Okay. Well, thank you. All right. I'll see you. All right. Love you too, man. Bye.
This is exactly the same treatment I get, like the one that my mom called. Or if my kid walks down here, I got to deal with you, fucking prima donna. So I just gave it back. Fuck you.
All my friends are out drinking right now.
Well, we got 45 minutes. You can be done.
No, I'm not going to go out. So I got word again that there's 75-cent wings, right?
Yeah, awesome.
So I'm like, cool. I'm going to go do that. And I go, hey, to Miles, we should go do that. It's a Wednesday. He's like, well, really don't like to go places without my wife. So what times? He does, and it's great. It's awesome. So it's fine, you know. And then she had a clinic on Thursday, and this is on Wednesday. But then they switched the clinic from Thursday to Wednesday. So I go, I'm not even going to ask. So I'm just going to go. So I just went out, had some wings, came back. I was there for like 30 minutes.
Now it takes 20 minutes to cook wings. So you weren't there for 30 minutes. Don't lie.
Sure. Let's say
2 hours. 2 hours.
No. Way less than 2 hours.
Nope.
I think round trip was probably 2 hours. So he's like, why? You went there without me? I'm like, okay. And then the bartender just snitched on me. Yeah. She's dead to me, bitch. Anyways, so
we've moved on. Tom Cruise wins round 1. Okay.
Would you rather be Billy the Kid in his prime or Doc Holliday in his prime?
No. Motherfucker, stop changing this.
What?
Who would you rather be in your prime? Val Kilmer or fucking Emilio Estevez?
Well, I was going Old West, but that's fine. We can do the same.
This is 2 different categories then.
Okay, you remember we did this part too, right? You fucking idiot. Would you rather be a monster or a vampire? So, I mean, come on. Would you rather be...
All right, pick your lane right now.
I already said my fucking lane.
Okay, so would you rather be Doc Holliday or Billy the Kid?
Yes.
In this aspect, I think I'd like to be Billy the Kid.
Why is that?
Young, brash, 0 fucks given.
Okay. Doc Holliday fucked all day, drank all day, gambled all day, and still was considered to be the fastest gun in the West.
Okay. But plausible. This is a day when you put this up, this was a tough choice.
Billy the Kid died.
Even if we're going Emilio versus Val, still not an easy call here in their prime.
In their prime.
I would almost, but is their prime different? They're not at the same time.
No, so their prime is irrelevant. So like the day that they're at their prime.
Wait, how is their prime irrelevant when that's the fucking topic at the top of the screen? Who would you rather be in their prime? Why are you making this so hard? Why?
I think you're making it hard because you're agitated. Hold on. Let me explain to you. We could have Jesus and fucking Humphrey Bogart.
One of those people is real. The other one is imaginary.
Well, Humphrey Bogart is a stage name. You're right.
God, fucking hate this.
So it's all about one day in their prime, period. Not the same day of their existence on the planet together. Because you could say, would you rather be Kobe or MJ in
2 different eras
in 2001?
Yeah.
I'd rather be Kobe all day.
Yeah.
Kobe or MJ in 1988? MJ through
Joey, I'm hoping this little talk here is going to give you some clarification on the rules too. So if we're going back to Doc Holliday or Billy the Kid.
Yes, we did actors first.
Okay. Now we're doing characters.
Old West.
Okay.
There is pictures of Billy the Kid and there's pictures of Doc Holliday, but you guys wouldn't have known them because you guys are all fucking idiots. I would have known them because I'm fucking brilliant. So would you rather be?
I think I don't think there's a wrong answer here. Honestly,
there's not.
There's really not. I'm still sticking with Billy the Kid.
One could surmise that Billy the Kid is more famous still to this day, even as much as Val Kilmer portrayed fucking Doc like a motherfucker. Billy the Kid to us,
amazing job.
Billy the Kid to us is like the apex, like probably the most famous person ever to come out of the Old West.
Wild West. Yes, I agree with that. But Doc Holliday was a bad motherfucker.
But to live a day in their shoes, you got to kind of go back to what Billy the Kid was going through. Now, Billy the Kid was part of the Lincoln County Wars. Doc Holliday, part of the OK Corral.
Yeah.
Doc Holliday had a whole goddamn life of drinking and fucking and smoking and gambling. Billy the Kid, I think, died when he was 20 years old.
Oh, yeah. His life was fucking short.
So his prime, we're talking maybe age 17.
He got into peyote with Chavez.
Yeah.
To the spirit world.
And
that's fucking great.
May
I want
or
to
may
go to
not
spirit
be true.
world. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So I'm saying I would pick Doc all fucking day, bro.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that. I think that's both, like I said, both choices have merit, and I don't think there's a wrong answer there. I don't. The first question with fucking the British fuck and Tom Cruise is clear cut. It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, okay. But also, okay, can we go back to this real quick for a second?
Sure, dude. If you want to help justify your fucking pick and your love for British and English fucks,
I'm not. Where are they at? Where are they at? I might.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You're going the wrong way, dude.
There we go.
Back. There we go.
So, one person believes that the Earth was created by aliens.
Dude, why?
One person doesn't believe in God. Like, I'm just saying. Like, we got to put it all down on paper here.
We're not. You're skewing this whole thing.
Okay, so
Tom Cruise today, is he crazy as fuck? Sure. What about Tom Cruise in fucking Top Gun? When he was normal.
Okay, so
holy fuck.
All right, cool. I like it. How about this? Again. How about you wake up and you choose which body that you, with your mentality, your brain, hop into, one body or the other. Is that fair?
Sure.
Okay. Let's go back and revisit the answers. You're still going Tom Cruise.
100%. Why can I hear myself?
I don't know.
Echoing.
I wish I didn't hear you. I'm still going Doc. I'm still going Doc.
I'm sticking with Billy Kid. Again, okay. I like that one. That was a good one.
All right. How about this guy? Ready? You wake up. You can choose one day.
Vinsanity.
Shaq, to me, is probably the most dominating player of all time in his prime. His prime was probably 3.5 years. Vince Carter, legend for probably 8 years.
I loved Shaq when he came out of LSU.
Sure.
There was nobody built like him with the skill set he had. The NBA they had no idea. They had no answer for the guy.
No. He's 7'1", could bring the ball up the floor, had ball skills, could track a ball in the air, like just
nobody could guard him in the paint. Nobody.
Legit control. That fucking lean and roll he has is second to none. Period. Yeah. But Vinsanity.
I love Insanity, man. That's one of the jerseys I want to get. I want, and I'm not a big NBA guy. Jordan shit's out of my fucking reach. Kobe shit's out of my reach. I want a Vince Carter jersey. I want a Shaq and Penny Hardaway Magic jersey.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm saying, like, to spend one day as Shaq.
Did you see what Phil said?
No, what he said? The free throw line? Is that what he said? Yeah. Let's say you have a game that night. You spend all day as Vince. You spend all day as Shaq. In their fucking prime. I'm Shaq all day long. And if I was going to build a team around somebody, if you said, let's have a fantasy draft, and my pick is either up and it's either my two best players on the board are Shaq or Vince, I'm probably going Vince.
I'm taking Vince here just because he was more than one-dimensional. Shaq, like I said, changed the fucking game. He was unguardable. All he did was dunk, though. Couldn't shoot a free throw to save his life.
Right.
Vince Carter threw down some of the nastiest dunks since Dominique and Jordan went at it. But the guy could shoot an outside jump shot. He could
Sure.
make things happen. He obviously could bring the ball up. He could do a lot of different things. And I love Shaq. I'm a huge fucking Shaq fan.
I'm a
I
Shaq
love
fan
that
now,
fucker.
like as he stands right now today.
I'm so mad I didn't get to see him DJ here in Buffalo when he was here.
Oh,
I heard he's just fucking amazing. Just a great person all around.
I
love watching him on TV. He's fucking funny. He's engaging.
Sure. Yeah.
And shit like that. And he does great shit for community. But if we're talking in their primes, I'm going to go with Vinsanity.
Shaq doesn't walk into a place without buying a bike for a kid.
Yeah.
Like if you want to find a better person on the planet, I don't know that it even exists. Like
he's at Walmart buying T-shirts and he sees a couple.
I was wanting to buy
all your shit. Yeah.
Hey, you got a bike?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a bike. I fucking love that guy. I love him. I would be Shaq. Can you imagine being able to be 7'1", 325, 8% body fat maybe for a fucking day? Now you wake up and doesn't fucking matter. I'm eating all the pizzas. I'm jacking off with my fucking 85-foot dick, just roping. I'm fucking roping the fucking sofa. I'm like pulling, I'm jacking off.
It's like that part in Bedazzled where that fucking Brendan, whatever the fuck his shit name is, the worst actor ever, got hooked up with fucking Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah.
Smoke show. And he's this huge fucking basketball player, and then he ends up with a little itty bitty dick.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine, you're in a hotel just to know this, because you might find some things about your life that you actually enjoy not being Shaq. Like, I don't think Shaq's ever taken a shit without his dick being in the water.
Yeah.
Shaq probably can't take a shower in a hotel room. There's certain things that you bring back from the Shaq experience.
Yeah.
Of going, fuck, I'm glad I'm 6'1". Awesome.
But I think Shaq, coming out of college, carried this huge weight on his shoulder because he was the specimen. I mean, that's why they made that movie Blue Chips with him and Penny.
Fucking one of the
you know his first name?
Anthony.
Yeah, I love that name.
Don't fuck with me, dude. I'm basketball, dude. I know everything. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, whatever. No big deal.
But yeah, Shaq he had it in college and came out of, he was larger than life. I mean, literally and figuratively. Vinsanity, like when Vince Carter came out, he was literally, I guess back then, going to be the next Jordan.
Yeah,
they kind of dubbed him in that, but
he got kind of drowned out with Rashid too. Like him and Rashid were kind of in the same spot, right? Rashid was a small, probably a big small forward.
Yeah. Which is crazy when you talk about that, like at the size these guys were.
Rashid was 6'9".
Yeah. You're 6'9", 6'10". Yeah.
6'9". Yeah. But yeah, you get kind of drowned out with that shit. But can you imagine having the fucking hops for a day? I think I would, even if I had let's say it's Raptors Bulls, which I brought my friends to go see Raptors Bulls in 1998. Tickets were $25 fucking. I got to see Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Rodman wasn't there because Rodman was still on his fucking gonna go fuck Carmen Electra tour.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, but it was Carter and I think McGrady.
Oh, I love him too.
Yeah.
Big fan of Tracy McGrady. Yep,
one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And it was a fucking. It came down to probably 2 or 3 minutes in the fourth, and Jordan hit a good fadeaway, and Pippen hit a nice bank fadeaway, and that's what sealed the game for that. But it was to the knuckle because you had these young guys that were hungry as fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too.
But can you imagine being Manute Bol, Yao Ming? Yeah. There you go. Who would you rather be? I'd rather be Yao Ming all day. Manute could shoot from outside, though. Who has more career threes, Manute or Yao?
It probably both are less than 6.
I think Manute hit 4 in one game before.
Did he? I don't know.
Let's look it up. Oh,
Again, those guys were flashes in the pan. I mean, both of them were, yes, you're 7'11", but you weigh 190 pounds. Shaq was a fucking specimen.
all right. Over under Manute Bol threes. Total career.
The line's at 11.
Okay.
Over.
I'll set the line at 30.
I didn't know.
Where you at?
Honestly,
Over under.
well, over.
I'll set the line at 37.
Yeah, looks like you keep moving the line. So if I'm taking the line at 30 and I bet the over, I win.
Okay, line's at 37. What are you taking?
It's a push.
43.
Just fucking
43.
Really? How many years was he in the league?
I don't know, like 8?
Ah.
Hold on. So he made 6 3-pointers in one game.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah. And he's got a kid that can like shoot the lights out too, and he's like 7'2".
Do you know what his kid's name is?
Manute Bull or Bull or some shit?
Bull.
Yeah, okay. I knew it.
It's like your last name's Smith, and guess what? You're Smith.
So he was 85.
Williams.
So he played 10 years.
Okay.
10 years. Yeah. Games played last.
How many
last
Ming
year.
have?
Ming? Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
We need an intern to have this shit as we're talking about. Just literally be giving us answers.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like, oh shit, not 3-pointers. Made.
Oh yeah.
2. He had 2. Yeah, so 2.
But Yao Ming, even he had a little weight behind him. He was a little bigger
Yao
than most
Yao
of
was
those
like
big
one
guys.
of the first like 7 3+ guys that actually had bones to him, like bone density and muscle. Because you look at Sean Bradley, Manute Bol, like they were like flyweights. You know,
you listen to that story that Shaq tells about Yao Ming, about how he fucked with him because he told him he didn't speak English.
I talk shit to him the whole time.
I didn't think he understood English, and then he's like, "Hey, what's up, Shaq?" And you're like, "What the fuck? You speak English?" Yeah, dude, all the time.
Is there a better? I mean, you take Rodman for sure. Like Shaq is like the John Riggins of the NBA.
Oh, Adam just masturbated all over whatever room he's in right now.
Oh yeah, he's a Redskin guy. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Old school Redskins. Yeah. He's
cool.
always busting my shit looking for Art Monk shit. Which, I mean, the old school Redskins were awesome, man.
Altoon, right?
Yeah.
Holler. Let's get back to this thing here.
Yeah.
I guess.
Moving on.
Going nowhere. Okay. Would you rather be Guns N' Roses in their prime or Metallica in their prime? Now, we all know that you just went to a Metallica show. So, but it made me think. Guns N' Roses in their prime, if you've seen that movie, that's kind of like the Dirt movie with Machine Gun Kelly that plays Tommy Lee, who he did a great job, and I'm not a big fan of that guy.
I actually heard he did a really good job doing it.
He did a great job.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
And like I said, a lot of people don't like him, don't like his music, the whole Eminem diss, whatever. They actually said that he did a really good job.
I had a friend send me one of his songs.
And he's banging Megan Fox.
Yeah. This friend of mine sends me this song, goes, "This reminds me of you." And I listen to the song. I didn't understand a lyric in the song. Like, I like songs that go like, you know, things I would like to do. Like, I get it. Like, things you would like to do. This is like, you don't know me. It's like, it's intermittent. It's like, my brain doesn't even work that way. She left me. Yeah. She gone. Uh-huh.
When you sound like fucking Jonah Hill in fucking 22 Jump Street when he's doing fucking slam poetry.
Dude, can I tell you a story?
She dead.
Yeah. So
this for Cynthia. She dead.
So my kids are into watching like scary movies, but that are funny.
Like Scream?
Sure. So I start like we went through. We watched Roger Rabbit, which is kind of scary a little bit. You know,
Eh,
it's got some tense for a fucking 8-year-old. You
yeah.
know, and then I think of I see The Watch.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's aliens. Aliens are kind of scary. It's got Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn. You can't go wrong with any of those movies. You know, it's gonna crush. Jonah Hill's in it. So we're watching it, and there's this point where this dude is walking that they think is an alien, is walking them down to his basement, and he swings the door open, and it's a full-on orgy. And I couldn't have hit remote buttons fast enough. Like I almost set my entire house on fire. Like what the fuck? Like how did my brain not remember that? I've seen the movie.
I have too, and the thing is, that movie was gonna be so good until like they introduced aliens,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, at that moment, I'm like, this fucking blows, and it went fucking screeching down. What a great cast too!
Yeah,
And it had so much potential to be good, and they're like,
you know,
aliens,
you
and
know
I'm
who
like,
ruins everything?
fuck
Like
off.
producers.
Yeah.
So I put up that post the other day about the island, about
Oh man, I love to comment on that stuff, but
with like Russia and stuff, you know. There's an island. Oh, you might not have seen it. There is in
off the
between
coast of
Alaska.
between Russia,
There's
two
islands.
islands.
Yeah, Big Island.
I read about. I clicked on the link and read about it.
Oh, there you go. It'd be really cool to write a movie about that.
Yeah.
Let's say there's the dad that's a fisher and brings his daughter out, a guy that's a fisher, and they're both in international water, and occasionally they see each other, and they just kind of fall in love with each other because there's nobody back on their mainlands that actually they can vibe with, right?
Way to take a fucking good movie idea and turn it into a fucking rom-com, you goddamn queen.
Why? What are you gonna do? It's about two guys fishing?
You could have made it a comedy, not a fucking rom-com. Oh, they fall in love from their boats, but they can't cross the international fucking line.
No, hold on. Only in the winter, because it freezes over, can you get from one place to the other. You can actually walk to the other island. So the only time
you can walk from there to Russia.
You can
not
walk
just go to the other island. You can walk across that.
Sure.
But the only time these two Bering Sea, right?
Yes. The only time these two people can be together is in the wintertime. When the thaw starts to happen, you got to go back. You know, it's something kind of romantic about that. You know, so I thought, like, what about that? And then, you know what producers would do? There's got to be a whale or some shit, like a killer whale that comes through the fucking ice. You know,
just as you're about to kiss, a fucking whale tail blows up their iceberg and that person drowns.
They'd ruin it.
See, I would love to make a comedy out of that. We talked about this a while back, not all that long ago, about that island.
All that time ago?
Between like Canada and Denmark or whatever.
Yeah.
Where they leave the whiskey and then the other, they come and they change the flag and shit. I think that would have been made a fucking like Monty Python's
like
type of shit.
Yeah.
Let fucking Broken Lizard make a movie about that, and that would be kill.
Yeah.
And not be a rom-com. You cunt.
Well, I just think of like, so like you think of like when summer comes, you think of love, and then when winter comes, you think of warmth, right? So like you want to have the person that you're with to be established. But what if, because of the goddamn way the ice thaws, the only way you can be with somebody is when it's fucking cold out? I think it's kind of romantic. I think someone should make a movie, but they'd be like, you know what? But then the guy, he's smuggling drugs. They'd fucking make it in some pyrotechnic shit. No one makes good movies anymore.
No, we should make a movie. What else I got to work on my song?
Guys got priorities. So back to this.
Yeah. Oh, it's still
one day.
Man. Fuck, in their prime. Now, Metallica was there first, right? Or were they about the same time?
I would say about the same time.
I mean, I remember they did Monsters of Rock concert here in Buffalo. They were both there. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. How do you, again, I think this is back to the Doc Holliday, Billy the Kid situation. Where do you go wrong here?
So when did Guns N' Roses popped in like 1989? Ish. 88. Appetite was 88, right?
Man, I remember getting the Guns N' Roses
87
album. What album was it? Whatever the one was, I got the tape, the cassette tape, and when you opened up the thing, that's when they used to have all the lyrics to all the songs.
Oh,
inside.
so cool, right? Yeah.
But that was the one when you opened it up, there was a naked chick laying on a couch and her titties were out. It was like, dude, everybody fucking went in the bathroom and beat off to that. Why are you taking your cassette tape? Oh, I got my Walkman and I got to poop. And you're just beating the fuck out of your dick to that. What the fuck album was that? It wasn't Appetite for Destruction because that was, or maybe it was.
I don't know.
What was the one that came out with the Terminator movie? Oh. There was two of them. It was a double set, double fucking album.
Guns N' Roses.
What the how the fuck am I forgetting this?
Yeah, I know. You're the biggest fan.
I'm not the biggest Guns N' Roses. I just.
All right.
What the fuck?
GNR Lies. Your Illusion. Use Your Illusion. 91.
Oof.
It's got to be Appetite.
Could have been. For some reason, I thought it was Tan, not like I can see the Appetite for Destruction cover. I don't know.
So Metallica. Okay, so let's say Appetite drops 87. Metallica has Kill 'Em All 83. Oh. Great album.
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning 84. Wow.
Yes. Metallica's
Master
around...
of Puppets 86. And Justice for All 88. And then Metallica straight up 91.
That was the Black Album?
Yeah. And then Load and then Reload. 96, 97. Saint Anger 2003.
That's right. It's Saint Anger is when they started losing people.
What's weird? Okay.
That's when heavy metal was on its way out.
All right, check this out. Okay, so Kill 'Em All. Guess their top position in the United States.
On the Billboard chart?
We're talking 1983, Kill 'Em All. Bam, I'm 4 years old. Kill 'Em All.
14th.
66th.
Yeah.
Ride the Lightning comes out July 27th. Summer, ready to fuck, ready to roll, top position. What do you think?
94.
48th. Master of Puppets. A goddamn biblical journey, I would say. Released March 3rd, 1986, in the summer of fuck. We're getting ready. We're ramping up to the summer of just Karate Kid, fucking Van Damme, Bloodsport. Where they rank?
29.
You looked this up.
No.
They were 28th. That's awesome.
Really? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to take a break for 2 years. Let it simmer. And Justice for All comes out.
Another fucking amazing album.
Banger. I mean, we're talking, okay. Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, 2 great albums. Kill 'Em All isn't even that bad.
Saint Anger's literally when everything went downhill. Other than that, every album before the 5 or 6 they had before that were fucking amazing. There wasn't a bad song on that shit.
And Justice for All topped the charts at number 6.
I was gonna say for them to crack the top 10, it just goes to show you.
We're going with like Billy Joel doo-wop and all that shit too, right?
That was the thing too. I mean, they were. I mean, even with heavy metal. Well, I mean, it went from like you said, doo-wop kind of shit to like rock music and I don't even know if there's like a hard rock category, but then it went with these guys and Pantera and Megadeth, heavy metal.
Yeah.
It was a small circle of people that got into that shit.
Well, first, intricate is
again, they
like,
were hair band, you know?
But they were like, they're intricate, but like they're such good musicians too. So if you go to and Justice for All 6th, then Metallica, the Black Album, hit number 1 across the board, except for Finland, which has always been like. So what's weird? Okay, Kill 'Em All, America 66, Finland 12th. Ride the Lightning, U.S. 48th, Finland 9th. Master of Puppets, 29th, Finland 7. Justice for All, U.S. 6, Finland 8. You bitches. Black Album, U.S. 1, Finland 4. Then Load, 1996, was across the board ones.
Yeah. Load and Reload were good.
Yeah.
And that was when they realized this is about the end for us. We need to put out a fucking piss missile right now.
Yeah. And then Saint Anger hit 1 across the board except for Switzerland and Europe. England.
Saint Anger, I was like,
What's
I was on the fence about a lot of that shit. But I mean, like I said, in the first show, the show last night was all fucking old shit, all the fucking bangers, and man, the energy was high all night long.
Yeah. And good for them.
It was such a good show. I'm so happy I went, man. But going back to whether you want to be Guns N' Roses or Metallica, I'm going to stick with my boys. And again, I don't think there's a wrong answer. I love fucking Guns N' Roses music. It's so many great songs.
I think being Guns N' Roses for a day would even just be tiring for a day. Because those guys were always getting fucking evicted or fucking like someone dies of heroin or like it was always something.
And plus they had cool fucking names.
Sure. Prime for a day. Prime Superman or Prime Spider-Man.
I'm going.
You only have a day.
Yeah, I'm going Spider-Man.
Interesting. That's going to be my choice.
Why?
Number 1, he's got a girlfriend, not a wife.
What about Lois Lane?
It's kind of a wife.
Not a wife. They weren't even fucking dating.
She's an established
love interest.
She's established. She drinks like black coffee. You know, like Peter Parker's girl's like 17 and curious. She's like,
and the best part about it is it stayed true the entire time. Spider-Man's girlfriend was a redhead. Fucking throughout every fucking show, every movie they have, she's got to be a redhead.
Yeah, he is smashing this bitch. But you wake up as Spider-Man. First thing I want to do is climb up a fucking wall.
Yeah, I want to be able to walk up my wall, across my ceiling, and down the other side and go,
yeah,
that was dope.
Like, you can conceptualize like flying, right? I go into a fucking telephone booth, which good luck now. And I immediately change and I can fly. Great. I totally get that.
You've seen a telephone booth, right? They're clear on every side.
Yeah. Well, you got to spin fast.
Oh, so nobody really sees what's happening all the time.
No. Yeah, so I totally get. I would be Spider-Man all day versus whatever the guy is name. My brain isn't working.
Superman.
Hold on, wait.
Now, here's my reasoning. Superman flies.
Sure.
I hate flying. I hate it.
Yeah, but you be in control of flying.
I don't give a fuck. Like, you're up there with you're passing an airplane, you're waving, and I'm still freaked out because I'm not on the ground. Spider-Man also swings his webs and spins and floats through the air, but whatever. Superman has kryptonite. Spider-Man, He's really got no weakness, right? I don't think.
Well, he does get his ass kicked a lot.
Yeah, but look at
That is
fucking
true.
Tobey Maguire. He's a fucking little spindly dude.
Sure. And even this guy, whatever his name is. This guy.
Oh, that's the new guy.
Yeah. He's good.
Tom Holland.
Yes. Yeah, he's good. He's good. No bulge. Can we just give him something?
You can't though. Just imagine if they did. Even if he's got a small package, even if they put that bulge there.
Okay, but
imagine the uproar that the world today, because we have to include everybody and not hurt feelings. If he had a bulge, you imagine what they would do. He's probably pissed. He's probably got a really beautiful unit. He's like, I'm in fucking tights. I'm in shape. I've got a 6-pack, and I look like a fucking eunuch.
Well, I do think so. Let's say that you're going to play this guy, right? And you got a okay package, just a little bulge.
Yeah, just
we're not asking to set records here, but no. I'm just saying, like, don't Photoshop it out. Like this has to be Photoshopped out. Like, or
it is 100%.
There's no dick. Yeah. There's no dick. Come on, man. I feel bad for him.
But that's the only problem with being a superhero is everybody's wearing skin tight outfits.
Sure. Unless you're like superhero name is like Dickathor.
Yeah.
You're totally screwed.
Dickathor. What the fuck is?
Here comes Dickathor. All the housewives are like, what else I have?
They're out in their driveway having their margarita, spinning their underwear on their finger. Here comes Dickathor.
Here's one. Okay. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
A vampire, 1 gazillion %.
Here's the thing with
I'm a huge vampire fan.
Me
except
too.
For Twilight. Huge vampire fan. I used to all the Anne Rice books back in the day. Love them. I love anything to do with vampires. I think it's amazing. Whether they're real or not, I love the history. I love the creativity. I love everything about being a vampire. Again, except for Twilight. Those aren't vampires. They're not.
It is kind of weird.
Don't glisten.
Most vampires throughout the history of being a vampire always come off as kind of queer.
That was one of the things in the vampire community, that there was some homosexuality.
Vampire community. At our last meeting, we talked about this.
And yes, that is a concept that us in the vampire community have discussed it. How to move on from why are vampires gay and whatever. It happens. I think it's an abundant thing. But I do remember reading a bunch of that shit, and I don't think vampires cared. They literally just want to fuck.
I do get a kick out of like when the vampire girl is like obsessed and she wants she's gonna get it whether you want it or not. I'm in for that. I get that. That's great. And at that point, I'm like, okay, there's some movement down here. That's fine. She actually wants me. Weird. But like the guy, and most vampires are obsessed over some girl that they don't know if they want to bite or not. There's nothing gayer than that. That's gay as shit.
Again, the only werewolf I know, actually 2. One was Teen Wolf, and that was just fucking retarded.
Awesome.
Teen Wolf 3,
Are you
4, 86,
well,
whatever.
Or Fox, then we have Jason Bateman.
My friend just actually posted the other day. They watched Silver Bullet. They're like, I haven't seen this movie in fucking forever. I'm like, holy fuck! I remember watching it as a teenager and how fucking amazing that movie was.
Yeah.
I'm like,
didn't hold up.
Wow. It didn't. I mean, I imagine it's probably still got its cult following.
Well, the Howling. Oh my God, Howling 1 or Howling 2 or 8 or whatever. It always is like everything was fine until so and so shows up in this town, and then
It's always one weird person just comes into this
Sure.
little fucking podunk out of the way town.
Sure.
Hey, I'm gonna, I'm coming into your grocery store. I buy groceries. I get gas and talk, and like nobody knows you because you're the outsider. Guess what? That person's always the fucking weird one.
And then Corey and Corey show up and like, oh man, that fucking guy. Yeah. I think one of the most original vampire movies ever, and I tried to show my kids this, was fucking that one with Corey and Corey. But there's so much like 80s like naked gratuity shit in it. And you're like, well,
There was a thing with vampires. There was always titties. There was everybody was fucking.
She's a vampire. She's laying down. It's nighttime or whatever, daytime. And they're in a cave. And then there's just like a half a nipple. You're like, okay, I get it. Let's just throw a half a nipple in there.
Hey, look, side boob.
And that girl's hot as shit. That was in God, what the fuck is the name of that movie? What the fuck is the name of that movie?
Are we the Corey and Corey movie?
Yeah.
That you can't think of? And I'm just sitting here just letting you hang yourself.
Yeah.
Literally one of the greatest vampire movies out there.
Yep. Don't tell me.
Okay, I won't. It's 3 words.
Well, that fucked me. That fucked me so bad.
I mean, you could go with 2, but the official is probably 3. Yes.
I don't. God
if
damn
you're
it.
not found, you're
Lost Boys.
There you go.
Thank you. Good hand. That's good. We should be on like $25,000 pyramid.
Even though you have the fucking sunglasses on, I could see your fucking eyes. Everything, the wheels were just going. I'm like, I'm just gonna let him hang himself here.
I was having a stroke. Yeah. So the girl that's in that is super hot.
Sure.
What? Oh, dude. This girl.
I said sure. I agree.
Hold on. Even now, she's still hot. Lost Boys. Let's go. Lost Boys cast. Lost Boys.
Corey Hyman. Corey. What's the other guy?
Corey Feldman.
Feldman. Yes.
You fucking asshole.
Fuck Jamie, you. You couldn't even remember the name of the movie.
How don't speak ill will about my favorite movie.
That you can't remember the name of.
Jamie Gertz is a dime piece. Hold on.
I watched a fuckload of vampire movies, and again, Twilight. They had such a great chance to make that great. Like they got part of the vampire shit right.
Even now, she's still hot as shit.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
But they fucked it up with all the fucking glistening and the vampires being on daylight. No, motherfucker. You guys live in a fucking coffin in a basement and you never see sunlight and all this shit's stop.
Okay. If you had to be this guy
that's getting to fucking hump her while she's sitting.
I mean, first of all, if you're a guy,
Indian style,
you want to go under, right? You want to go under.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
be talking. Where's your dick going there?
What are we doing here?
Belly button?
But there's like that girl is, and she almost was like stupid famous. Nice burp.
Thanks. Excuse me.
You can't tell me that she's prettier than, or she's not as pretty as like Demi Moore.
She's hot. I'm definitely going vampire over werewolf.
There it is.
100%.
Yeah, it seems like vampires always got like stupid hot chicks.
And I'll tell you one thing. This was holy fuck. I don't remember when this show came out. True Blood, when it came out on HBO.
Dude, every hot girl loved True Blood.
Dude, no. It didn't matter if you're hot. That movie, that show was amazing. They did such a great job portraying vampires and all that shit. And obviously, whatever I said, portraying. I enunciated the R.
There's no R. There's no R.
And
There's just No, there's no arm. Thank you. I have Joseph.
And it was like, and
I can't.
again, and the fucking vampires again.
Like an Ewok.
There was some gay shit. There was a fucking
Sure.
and there was fucking blood sucking. I'm like, this is a great show. And that's like one of the shows I kind of want to get back into and watch over again.
Okay. How about this? I've never seen it.
True Blood?
Never seen it. So why don't we figure out how to watch True Blood and commentate on it from season 1?
Dude, there's like 12 seasons. It went on forever.
We have nothing else to do. Like we're two assholes wearing dumb sunglasses, wearing panda hats. Yeah. Talk about how hot Jamie Gertz is. How is Jamie Gertz not like? She should have $1 billion in the bank. She's so hot. And every once in a while she'll show up. Look at this beautiful fucking
Shaq
bitch. Yeah, she's great.
Oof, I gotta pee again. Fuck. But yeah, vampire 200% over a fucking werewolf.
That's fine. I had half Shaq, super. That's all I had. That's all I had.
Yeah.
All right, so you're given one power. One. What do you take?
A superpower or
one power. Well, any power above like regular is going to be a superpower. Don't be fucking ignorant.
right. I want the power to reach into my pocket and have the exact amount of money to buy anything I ever want.
God damn. That's good. That's really good.
I want a Ferrari. Well, it'd be $272,484.12. And I have that.
Wow.
Every time.
So, like, but a fucked up genie would be like, yeah, your hand's going to, the second you reach in your pocket, it's going to break. So let's get all the fucked up genie shit away. Right?
Who the fuck said there was a fucked up genie in this scenario ever?
Because in any situation where you get everything you wanted, there's like always some guy like, like twisting his mustache, like, like that guy. Fuck that guy.
I want to grow that mustache, and I want to go out with you one night. You're like, I like a couple bush lights and a couple shots of that, and you be like, what the fuck,
dude? Okay, I'm gonna buy you. Okay, there's gonna be a package that shows up for Friday night.
I feel like I'm gonna be Seth MacFarlane in fucking Million Ways to Die in the West, where Neil Patrick Harris got the fucking mustache shit, and he can't grow one.
So that Friday night we hang out. You might.
I remember you offered me like $6,000 to grow a 10 grand, whatever,
10,000
to grow a Raleigh Fingers mustache for your wedding. Yeah. But you gave me like 6 months to do it. I'm like, it's going to take me 6 months to grow a 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah. I shaved like yesterday.
I can't. It doesn't grow.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it. And I hate shaving. But I remember Krista made me a bet during Sabres playoffs. So that's how long ago it was when they made the playoff.
8 years ago.
And I was like 5 days into it. I think it was a month-long bet for $100, and I was fucking going insane of how bad it itched. But apparently, people with beards, I guess, once it gets in, then you're fine.
It's not
process.
Bad. Like, fuck. The thing I hate about it is like, I think a lot of guys that have like big beards, they want to hide their face, and that's fine because it might not have like.
Hey, you ugly face people with beards, you're beautiful, man.
Sure,
just let it go.
And I don't have like the best shaped face.
I don't either. I have a weird shaped head. That's why I want to shape. I'm losing hair like a madman.
True.
And I want to shave my head, but I have a fucking weird shaped head. Like Brad, he has a beautiful shaped head. to shave his
Great.
head.
Yeah, sure.
It's a perfect thing.
Yeah.
He don't have
lead our meetings about, the what's.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hi, boss. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But
I know that day's coming. And eventually I'm just gonna say, fuck it. Like today, or Thursday afternoon, I went and got my hair cut. Same girl's been cutting my hair for fucking like 8 years.
And she said, "Oh Jesus,
Whoops.
you have the big C."
Yeah. And I was wearing my glasses, so I put my glasses down. I mean,
you checking his Tweety Bird?
I can't fucking see anything. So she gets something. She's like, "How's that?" I'm like, "I don't fucking care. You should know this. I don't care."
Yeah.
And here's $30.
Dude, when they show you the neck at the end,
Yeah.
you're like, great, that's my fat fucking dumb neck.
Wow, look at all that fucking bacon.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now.
Cool.
Yeah, how's
a 42-year-old man get acne on the back of his head? Cool. Got it.
So she cut Brady's hair today. What day is? I'm confused, man, because normally I work Thursday night and I had off.
Sure.
So I thought Thursday is Friday. I think today's Saturday. I'm like, I gotta fucking wake up and go to work tomorrow night. All right, so Brady got a haircut today. And
I start way too much.
Whatever. How's it look? Great. It's less than the hair he had before. Awesome. Here's $30-some. Here you go.
That's a fucking racket, isn't it?
It is.
Well, I mean,
but during COVID, after Krista fucked up Brady's first haircut, she came to the house. Cut her hair.
Well, so
I have to sneeze.
Go ahead.
Well,
elephant juice.
Krista says that, and she's like, crotchless pain, elephant juice. And sometimes it works.
Die of cancer.
Still here, motherfucker. I guess I don't have to sneeze now. All right.
You're welcome. We found so one of my friends, Kelly, she has her own place, and Olivia fell in love with the process because Olivia's only been to places where they're like brush, cut, get the fuck out. Like Fantastic Sam.
Super cuts.
That's
where me and Brady go. Super cuts.
Yeah. So I bring Olivia to Kelly's place, and she gets put in a chair, and she conditions the hair. Yeah. Just brushes the whole thing, and Olivia's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And it's
they're not putting a bowl on my head? What the fuck?
Yeah. She's like, "Well, how do you want it?" I'm like, "I don't just cut it the way that I won't get yelled at, And so we've done layered shit with Olivia, and it's fine. But she's in love with the whole experience, I tried to cut Max's hair during COVID, and it's like trying to fucking shear a sheep with rabies in a fucking Ortez's dick in his asshole. It's impossible to hold still. It's like, I'm gonna come, shear me. I'm gonna come, shear me. Sure. It's insane. So
Krista has always went different places, whatever. But after our honeymoon, the couple that we met, obviously are from fucking Tonawanda, which is weird. She cuts hair.
Obviously.
So since our honeymoon, so it'll be 8 years ago, this fall, she's been going to the girl that we met on our honeymoon. And her and her sister own a fucking place up in Tonawanda or whatever. So then Chris is like, I went to Supercuts once and just got her hair trimmed or whatever. I mean, you've seen her. Her fucking hair's down to her ass.
Yeah.
She loves having her long hair, which is great. So now she goes to this lady and, like you said, gets the fucking treatment. Gets her hair washed. Gets her scalp rubbed. Hey, what do you want to do with your hair? Just take a little off, and like you said, the whole layering process and everything. And Aubrey comes home and she's like, that was great. I mean, girls only get their hair cut 3 times a year.
3 months. Yeah, 3 months, 4 months, quarterly. Yeah.
I get my hair cut every 2 weeks.
I need it.
Every 2 weeks I go. Brittany goes once a month.
So I've tried to bury the gray, but the gray is just but there's more. The gray is in the past I could shave the gray off because there was some sort of effort to be like black hair, then gray for some reason.
Yeah.
And now my hair is just like
Gave up, man.
it's coming out. It's coming out of you gray.
Yeah.
So the only way to fix it, as my hair says, is a shotgun. Just
I cannot wait for that haircut. Can I come watch that haircut?
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I was doing the same thing years ago. I mean, I've had the same haircut since I was like 19. I just said, fuck it. I hate my hair. Shave it, get it close. They got almost like a high and tight and whatever. And
yeah,
she literally fucking drops it down to the lowest fucking level she can get, shaves it, blends it, and runs, I think it's a number 5, right over the top of my head. Never has to use scissors anymore. Just done. I'm like, this is the easiest haircut ever. She's like, I'll be done in 5 minutes. I'm like, that's great. Move on to the next person. But even Brady, she shortened his a little bit more. And it looks good. And she does finger length on top. And finally he's sitting in the fucking chair by himself instead of on my lap. But the lady loves him. He loves her. She gives him suckers. He's super excited. But apparently, I don't know if I told everybody, but he professed his love to his teacher.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago. Yep. So he's dating now.
Took a shot.
Her birthday was yesterday, Thursday.
Cool.
So he went and got her flowers, a bag of Sour Patch Kids, a balloon, and a card. Cool. And then that was in the morning. And a gift, like a $50 gift card at Target. Because she literally has fucking helped us so much with him when he was having anger issues and shit. And she's like, hey, try this. And she's awesome. And then when I said, what do you mean you didn't get her any wine? And obviously Kristen went into her stash here. She's like, she went back through some messages that she was asking like the head fucking teacher of the whole school. She's like, what is Miss Kayla like? So she's like, like a couple of Moscatos, this, that, and everything. So Kristen fucking found a wine bag and stuffed a wine bottle in it and took it to her yesterday as she picked Brady up. I'm like, and then her teacher, I guess, put him on the Facebook stories. I don't do stories. I don't know anything about it, but she's like, oh my God, look, he made her story. And she kneeled down, took a picture with him. And he's all smiling she's got all her presents and shit. I was like, she put it on her Facebook. So I guess they are dating. Whatever.
Nice. Facebook official.
Apparently it is, but the dude's been there for 5 years. And yeah, that motherfucker. That's why I drink. Not Aubrey, Brady. But
yeah.
All right, I'm done. There's only one person watching, and it's me.
All right.
I don't know what time it is. Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's late. Late
enough. You can go out and have some wings. I think my wife's winding it up on the porch with a fire, so I'm going to go do that.
Oh, shit. Go do that.
Yeah.
All right. FaceTime me.
I'll have her FaceTime you.
That chicken.
You froze, and it's